with the net. And we have Winker. Up on the nest, and we got the chicks. We're gonna go up out to the street. Good morning, everybody. So we thought we'd come over here and see what's happening because we actually have some light this morning. Mom was over there on WTT1. This is the new building here, which is actually massive. And there's the crane. And they put it down apparently for graduation or just, I don't know, maybe just to keep everything safe. You can see all the wood railroad timbers there, and the chicks are in the nest. We're gonna hop up there and we're gonna have a look. And Mom went, where did Mom go? Where did BR go? North. Okay, so Mom went north. All right. So we're gonna hop up and show you the chicks. All right, so there's Bradfield, and the crane is much, much taller than Bradfield when it's up.
I don't know, maybe she's over by Bruno. I just lost her going north.
Okay. So we can see.
I can't see the hips.
I may have to go across the street. We'll see.
Somebody's flying. Yep, here she comes.
Is she coming in? All right. She's got a stick. All right. Good morning. Morning, Danny. Morning, Kathy. Morning, Jackie. Morning, Fraser, baby. So we actually have some light here at the nest.
The sun came to Ithaca.
Sun came to Ithaca.
Write that down.
There's a beautiful mom. And you got a chick down below. All right.
Show Winker. Where'd he go?
I did.
Oh.
I'll show him some more. There's the Winker. Yep, there's the Winker. We got our alliums, are beautiful this year. There's more of them there. And there's our construction site. And Mom didn't seem to care much. Didn't bother her that the building was there. It's a merging. There's Dad. Again. I don't know what's going on here. Why you insist on doing that? Thank you.
Wink sit there like that?
Pardon me?
You ever had Wink sit there? Like that? I mean, for an extended period of time?
I don't know. Guess he has found a new moderately happy place, I guess. So it's quiet, and that part of the building is probably a quarter of the length of the building. What's Mama doing up there? Morning, birdie. Well, here's a clear view of her here. When she turns her head, she's not, either way, she's not behind a pole. Her head. Hello there, chick. It's one of the O's. Mobile hawklets. Yes, there's a chick there. You're absolutely right, Birdie. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to Memorial Day 2025.
Uh-oh. Oh, here he goes.
Oh, yeah, wing take off? Which way to go?
West.
Oh, okay. All right, so Winker took off to the west.
See if he's kept going or if he's...
I don't know. Are you gonna stay, Mom, or are you gonna? Gosh, she's beautiful. Hello, beautiful chick. Hello. Oh my goodness. Wait, what are we doing? Are we stretching our wings? Beautiful hawklet. Good morning, Nikki. When the sun shines and the wind doesn't blow, it's actually pretty nice here. I wonder if Wink has gone to do some territorial defense or just go and do a little bit of hunting and be back. Ah, it's 01. Thank you, Fresh Baby. 01 is standing.
Standing?
Well, yeah, she's standing. It's a deep nest, apparently. It's quite the pile there. Yeah, it's nice to be here, Nikki. All right, so we'll show you their digs. That's pretty amazing, huh? What do you think? There's the new building, and it's going to be, they're building it that way. They actually started from this girder here, second girder. They put up two of them, and then they built the other part off of that, hung the east end off of it. So they've got two full girders and a half girder, and that's about a quarter of the length of the building. It's going to go all the way down. Long ways. Mom was up on WTT1 when we got here, and Dad was up there on the east fledge ledge of the penthouse. Hello there, chick. Good morning, Diane. When I see it, I say that's a very big, tall building, and then when I go, oh, it's not so tall in my mind, and then I come back and we look at it and go, it's a very tall building. I guess it's got to be tall enough to be able to throw a lacrosse ball. the length of the field. Just more places for the hawks to hang out on. So we had commencement weekend. This is commencement weekend, and it's too bad today wasn't graduation day because it was damp, rainy. Oh, look at that. There we go. Hello, little one. You gonna come up to mama? Oh, almost made it. Come up the nest cup. Hello. You're definitely a hawk baby. I don't know if those guys are gonna ever get out of that nest cup. I mean, that is so deep. Is that your mama? How old is BR this year? 22? Wow. So this is her 15th clutch that we know of. Where'd the winker go? Is he gonna come back? I'm gonna see if he's down on the tower. Um, Good morning. Hello. What are you doing, Mom? I'm guessing she's got food there in the nest. She's gonna feed somebody. Looks like it. It's feeding time. Get something out of the pantry. There she goes. She's feeding that baby. Yes. So like we talked about before, this crane is a crawler. It's a brand new VPC Max, and you can see that there is it's on a wide uh, eyes that are there. So it's a crawler, and the VPC stands for Variable Placement Counterweight. So the counterweights are those are the counterweights there, and they can slide back and forth sort of dynamically as the crane is doing stuff. So the counterweights, there's a chain or like a metal chain kind of belty sort of mechanism, and it can slide those weights back and forth as needed to counterbalance what the crane itself is doing, the load that it's lifting, how far out it is, and how heavy it is, and all this whole stuff. And so it's pretty interesting. You don't have to like adjust the weights and then move something. It'll just sort of dynamically do that. This is a very tall crane. It's 120 meters. So it's about 393 feet. And Bradfield is, I think, 200 and something feet. Birdie would know, I believe. Oh, beautiful. Hello. She's feeding the babies. So I think they started out with a half truss, and then I think they steel on the other side. So they seem to be doing like half trusses. I'm not exactly sure of the sequence because I think what they're doing is these support columns that they have there in the middle of the building, widthwise, hold one half of the truss. They drop it on there, and then and that includes a piece of the vertical. So the truss is integrated into the vertical piece. So they set that on the support, and then they lay down the other half of the truss. So they got the other half. So the truss there are laying on the ground. And I'm trying to remember what they do, actually, how they assemble those things. If they lift, but they can't really lift the truss and let it hang free. I guess we'll have to be over here to have a look and see how the sequence of things. They may assemble these trusses upside down, actually. Drop a piece of steel onto it and then assemble it upside down, but then you got to flip the thing, which is like, really? Okay, I guess that would be a challenge. I'm gonna have to come over and have a look and see how they do that portion of it. So I think they're gonna do this part, and then I think they're gonna lift the portion of the railroad ties that are here at this end that is sort of like mostly assembled. And they'll have to drop enough steel over here at this end to be able to like then pull up the railroad ties. I'm guessing because I don't see enough railroad ties to go all the way down to the end of the building, so they may pull them up at this end and then walk them and reset them in front of the crane further along so the crane can move further along in the building, because right now the crane is like at the end of the existing set of railroad ties. So I don't know how much more steel. They may have to then for the next set of pieces or whatever at a later date. But right now they're putting up the heavy steel, heavy iron. Yeah, it's been lousy weather for sure. Good morning, Bob. How are you doing? Yes, we're going to get up to, it's in the 40s right now, but it's sunny and the wind is down, so it feels like the tropics. Here, it's going to get up to 63, which would be nice. There's a beautiful little chick there. So the building, I would say, is not. I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to think about how tall this building is. So maybe about as tall as like the Nest Tower or the where the Nest platform is. And it's an open span for sure. And the width is about 2/3 the length of a football field, and the length of it is going to be, I don't know, a football field and a half. Pretty big building. Or actually, it's the width of a football field and the length of a football field on the inside. So there's some beautiful chicks. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. We thought we'd stop by here because we had some sunshine and hoping to see the chicks up, which is nice. As much as we can see of them. Mom looks wonderful, and if you just joined, Dad was up on the when we got here, Mom was on WTT1 and the chicks were up a little bit, and Dad was sitting up here right there on that angle iron right above the big cam. So I'm guessing you have a spectacular view of the kids up there. So just wanted you to see what's happening here. So there's a wide angle view. The crane is down. It's commencement week. Maybe spray paint them again like they have in past years. They're absolutely gorgeous. Lawn looks great. They've got all the landscaping there. There's rice. They got a new cooking area back there where the coops were. So that'll actually make it easy, the coops, because those are pretty picturesque. So we'll see what happens this year. I'm guessing that they're talking with the project people soon this week about just making sure they have the timing of when the chicks fledge, and we come up with the protocol and phone numbers and stuff like that for when the chicks go in over there. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful morning, and glad to be on with you. All right, y'all